All right, so we decided to start a project. We're gonna make an art car for Burning Man. So we just bought this golf cart, and we're gonna make a little mutant vehicle. All right, let's do this. All right, so we're pretty happy with this golf cart. Drives nice. It's a 48 volt system, which is desirable. And yeah, so you happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
All right, so we're gonna start building, but before we do that, I'll show you our idea. So here's the basic idea. The inspiration comes from the Cheshire cat and the white rabbit. It's pretty simple. We're going to be using wire mesh for the head, covered in fabric. The ears are going to be made with like bendable wire. Haven't quite decided if we're going to do like stainless steel stripes with LED lights, or we're actually also experimenting with this fiber optic mesh. I'm going to put a bubble machine where its butt is, so it looks like it farts bubbles. The first thing we're going to do is install a 12 volt battery system. This thing has a 48 volt, and so we have a 12 volt deep cycle battery, 150 amp hours. A bubble machine, we have new gauges, new battery system, switches for all the LED lights. We have a ground kit for the LED. We're going to be messing with some fiber optics, and these plasma balls we're going to be using as the eyeballs. So here's our existing 48 volt system. It looks like there's just enough room here for this 12 volt battery and our basic components. We have a shut-off switch, fuse box, new ignition switch, and then we're going to have some switches that run different components like our eyeballs there, and then this is a 12 to 5 volt drop, and then our battery gauge. And so I'm gonna start working on this thing. So we have our 12 volt system here hooked up. We have our deep cycle battery here wired to a shutoff, and then our fuse panel here. Let's see if it works. I hooked up a gauge there, so turn it on, and yeah, we're good. So next we're gonna run some fuses here, and I'm gonna replace this console here. We're going to make our own. Okay, now that we have the 12 volt system in place, next move is to cut out this console with the old switches so we could install our own, which I designed, which will house more stuff, more gauges and switches and stuff. So we're here at SD Upholstery in Cathedral City, right? Cathedral City? Yeah. This is Diego. He's putting together the seats here, and we picked out like a pink and purple with some white tubing, which is like the theme of the Cheshire cat. We're excited to see what it looks like next week. right, so today's kind of a big day for body mods on the Bunny Mobile or the Cheshire Rabbit Chariot or whatever we decide to call it. Originally wanted to do these body stripes in steel lined by LEDs, but I decided to go with PVC and basically make the profile the side of a rabbit. And then we're gonna offset the mounting of them to give the illusion of it kind of doing a corkscrew. My inspiration was the Cheshire cat when it disappears. And we're gonna be using these really cool angled brackets that are used for conduit mounting to flat surface. And we're basically gonna mount it with these steel bars on the side and just kind of wrap everything around it. All right, so this was definitely the most challenging part of doing this car. I ran the LEDs inside of these tubes right next to the brake line. There's 5 stripes. They all have pairs, and then we have the set of ears. I ended up going with the Pixel Blaze controller. I love Pixel Blaze, it has some really cool patterns. And then I have these voltage converters, converting it to 24 volts because I went with the 24 volt LED strip. And then these stripes at the end of each LED strip, I ran the data line to the next stripe. So it's gonna kind of do this twirly pattern, but I'm really happy with the way that came out. So let me show you. So for this next part, I wanted our car to have sound effects. And so I put together this little system here. We have a PA speaker, a microphone amp that feeds a speaker. We have a soundboard that's gonna house the sounds. It should have 10 sounds. And then the buttons, you press the buttons and it, creates the sound effects. And then here's my wiring diagram. Yeah, it should be fun.